During his meeting with New York Times staff yesterday, he backtracked after a reported discussion they had with General Mattis, possibly Secretary of Defense. All right, joining us now, Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, a Trump foreign policy advisor. What do you make of this, General? Waterboarding, yes or no?
Well, I'm not going to comment on what he said previously or what he said with General Mattis. I don't believe it's appropriate, what they had in closed conversations. Here's what I will say, and I think it's important, and it's good for the American people as well. The President-elect is a wonderful listener. He listens to a lot of diverse views. You can see that with the people that he's brought in, from Democrats, Republicans, independents, people from the news media, even from the entertainment areas, and he'll listen to those people, and he'll make his decisions going forward as the President-elect. And that's what I respect, and that's what the American people should respect.
Does waterboarding work? I mean, that's the argument, isn't it? Does this work or does it not work? What do you say?
I don't think it's appropriate to talk about it. I think that is a decision that will be made among his national security advisors, and as we go forward, and he'll have a lot of good advice, and he'll listen to those.
Okay, now, General Mattis is a military officer. I mean, he's retired, but he's a military officer. You don't normally have a military guy, a retired four-star general, in the Defense Department as the Secretary of Defense. Don't you normally have a civilian? So what do you make of that? General Mattis could be Defense Sec.
Well, I think what it means to me, Stuart, is that talent counts, experience counts. The kind of people that you want around you that are candid, they're very intelligent. General Mattis is known as the warrior monk. He's a brilliant individual. He's a great warfighter. He's a great leader. He's revered in the United States Marine Corps by the officers and the enlisted and the non-commissioned officers. And I think you want the right person in the job, and that's what he's looking for. He would be the first General Marshal to come into that role, but I think it would be appropriate. And that's up to the President-elect to make those decisions. So I think he's looking at it, and I think it'd be a great choice.
Do military people want a military guy to run the Defense Department?
They want somebody who's a leader. They want somebody who's experienced. They want somebody who's smart. And they want somebody who is going to prosecute and win this nation's wars when called upon.
And a military guy fits the bill?
Well, a military, as an individual, a military person, of course, would fit the bill. The right military person would fit the bill. But there's a lot of good people out there. And I think that President Trump, the President-elect, is out there making a wide view of people out there, and he's doing a great job of it. I think the American people should be very, very comfortable looking at what he is doing and the choices he is making, the people that he's bringing in. And you can see that even in the polls that I saw this morning and yesterday. The American people are looking at President-elect Trump and saying, you know, this was a darn good choice, and it is a great choice. I think it'll be a great presidency. I think...
well, his popularity rating has gone up 9 points in the 15 days since the election. General Kellogg, Lieutenant General Kellogg, I have to get this right, Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, thanks for joining us, sir. And have a great Thanksgiving, please.
And you too. And by the way, Stuart, we will talk politics at our dinner table. But we've brought in our local parish priest, so he'll arbitrate.
Well, that's good news indeed.